men in the middle of the wilderness, and whichever group survives the longest with that 500 grand.
They probably stopped by now.
We're not gonna survive, we're gonna thrive.
As long as we're good being a little hungry.
Oh yeah, fine.
First. What? Woo! Anything that's around here is on our food list.
I'm already seeing a shelter in my head.
There it is.
This would be a shelter.
Welcome home, and miles away on the other side, the girls found a spot to set up their camp.
The water looks pretty bad.
Things might be going smooth now, but compared to all my other videos, this challenge might be the most brutal one that I have ever filmed.
Let's know. I would regret it.
It's so hard out here.
I just heard something moving there, bro. I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay, let's check what supplies we have.
It's not a lot of food. We're gonna have to figure out how long we want to stretch this.
Attention, can all of you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear.
We're all here.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page on how this challenge works. To make that matters is which team lives in these woods the longest.
We were not expecting that.
No one ever does. It's up to each of you to decide what's still left on their side, and the men will have no idea how many women are left on your side. It's a game of strategy. This will be fun.
That food goes a lot.
If he does quit, I do not hold it against you.
I will 100% hold it against you. Yeah, for sure. Come on, bro.
Hey, after that first week, I think it's strategy. Like, we got to strategize.
100%.
Hey, we're a team, bro.
We're making it.
We're staying.
Girl thrill, boy thrill.
Girls are not doing that.
Actually, they are. And they're doing it way better than the boys.
And up. We got it. I'm gonna try and get a fire prep. Bet we beat the guys in that.
There we go.
There we go.
Let's go.
What a freaking start of a journey, boys.
Night number one was kind of rough. It took me a long time to go to sleep.
Good morning. We need more walls for the teepee still.
Let's get making our house.
Undrinkable, filthy swamp.
I hope the girls have to go through something like this.
I'm not gonna lie, you can't see anything in this water.
I do not want to drink swamp water.
We're over a mile and a half, 2 mile walk. It's day 2.
And after hours of searching, the boys finally found.
Diving into this is not sustainable, even for 2 people. I would like to have 2 people here at least till the end. I would agree. Yeah.
And it was very clear to the whole team who those 2 girls would be.
Phaedra and Julia are our survival mommies, so we kind of are at their beck and
No talk of strategy amongst us.
5 people's a lot of people eating off of that food stash. We can't last to the end with 5 people.
Day 4, Josh and I were talking about us having to be the providers while they are the entertainers.
TJ and I were carrying the weight. Just been,
When? Did you know the food was not?
Nope.
I know I'm only one. Yeah, I thought so. Silence.
By this point, the boys weren't even a week into the challenge, and they were already teaming up against one of their own.
I would directly say to Josh, it looks like you're chilling on.
contemplate today whether I really want to do this anymore.
While tension was making some of the boys consider leaving, the women were ready to do the same, but only as part of their strategy.
This food load might have to change. It can't change. We're still not getting into rations. It is time to start as a rations.
yeah. So we have a team decided that it's time for me to go home.
This is Hannah, and I'm ready to leave.
We will discreetly evacuate you out of the forest without alerting the boys.
Let's do it with a discreet monster truck.
We're about to pull up on their camp for their first elimination.
I'm going to step away as a team strategy.
It makes sense. More food for the other.
But you'll get 100 grand.
A lot of people have said, okay, I would just left.
Well, Hannah can consider herself lucky because for the next 2 days, intense rainstorms forced both of the teams to stay in their shelters and survive solely on their rations.
We definitely can't live off this food for much longer.
So come day 10, I decided to throw. I need you to pick a leader and face one of the boys for a potential prize. I'll meet you at the bridge in an hour, whoever you pick. This is where we take the video up a notch.
We choose Phaedra.
Let's go see how the boys are doing.
Welcome to the men's camp.
Oh, you guys look so official. I need.
Actually.
And remember, they have no idea how many people are still left on the opposing team. How many women do you think are still in?
There's 3.
How many men do you think are left?
I'm gonna say 3 too.
The funny thing is, both of them are completely wrong, and neither will know the target. And hanging from beneath the target is a bag full of perishable food. If you hit the target, it'll drop it. But if you miss, move it to the other side, she will then get an opportunity to try to win it.
I'm so good at archery. I'm definitely second guessing this. Just
Not in the water!
Men, okay, fire away.
Shot number 1, we're out of here.
Have you ever shot an arrow before?
I have not.
Oh, all right.
I feel like I'm watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
First time shooting an arrow?
what's going on? Dude, that was like watching the Hunger Games.
All right, let's go grab it.
Cheers to victory.
So,
Wait, what?
we had to dip into our rations after the rain. And looking at this is primarily perishable. So although it adds for a while, it's not going to add long term. And so we had the conversation that I would go.
You're thinking about leaving right now?
Yes.
Conveniently, I'm already here if you just want to hitch a ride back.
Yeah, no.
And so with a toast of Feastables and hugs to say goodbye,
Bye, Divas! We'll see you on the outside.
the women's team was down to just 3 survivors, while the men's team still had all 5.
I know we can win this entire challenge for her. I do.
A real toll on TJ.
I'm beating myself up pretty badly about the archery competition. Everyone thought it should have been me. Unanimously, Killer P.
Killer P!
I should have stepped up when I had the chance. But when I was
Catch their food.
Let's go, baby. No! No way!
With their rations running dangerously low at this point, the boys' team was starting to become hopeless. 13, he had already made up his mind.
The sleep deprivation is taking its toll. I set my breaking point.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Hold it down, man. I appreciate the journey, man.
I Cam. That was a big bummer losing Cam today.
How's today for a dark day?
But the boys weren't the only ones taking a loss.
Today is Talia's day. We're going to miss her.
We can make it to the next challenge.
Oh, no. It's about to break me, bro. Like, come on, bro. Big hook.
So after draining his remaining calories upgrading their shelter, the boys went to bed and made the radio call in the morning.
What up, boys? I got a message on the walkie.
That's gonna have to be mine to explain, Jimmy. I'm not gonna be the big macho man and say this isn't hard.
All right, everyone, which means he is officially eliminated. Carl, get him out of here. Now we're down to 3. Is the trend gonna continue? 2 days from now, we're gonna be at 1?
Absolutely not.
Just 2 weeks into the challenge, and we have already lost half the players. And things are only going to get worse.
I looked at that truck that picked him up, and my first thought was jealousy. I don't know if I can make it to the end.
Was not equipped to handle all this rain.
This is not how I want this to end.
The torrential downpours continued for the next 2 days.
My raincoat had drenched through, and my whole belly was soaking wet in my waders, and my pants were soaking wet. I was like ready to quit.